Well, first of all, congratulations on the movie.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed it.
You did?
What did you think when you first read the script?
You know, you read so many scripts, there's so many stories, and when something jumps out at you, I mean, either you have like an instant, or I do, gut heart reaction to it, or it's just like, wow, what just happened? I wasn't expecting that, or what is this story about? And with this, I kind of had both.
And I would imagine the research process and getting ready for this, were there devout born-agains that you got to talk to, or maybe chat rooms that you were able to look in on, just to get kind of...
I mean, I went to church a few times in New Orleans, but not to the evangelical church, more to the kind of amazing, wild gospel church where they were actually, it was happening in a high school on a Sunday, and it was wild and beautiful. And I had a really interesting reaction, which was I found that you so easily sort of judge people based on what they look like or where you think they're from. And people that live across the hall from you, like these guys do, or all around you, you know, you make assumptions about people. And, you know, their faith, their religion, their politics, whatever those sort of things are. And the thing I came away with from this movie so strongly was that you really have no idea what people have been through and what has happened to people. And even people that you know, if you don't actually ask them or they don't share those things with you.
Ever look around and the world just seems empty to you?
Oh, yeah.
Has it ever occurred to you that maybe it's because you don't have God in your life?
We all have different ways of coping with things, and it's so easy to judge someone, you know, who's wild about yoga or exercise or their religion or whatever the thing is that they're doing, but that you don't know what it's like for them and why they need that thing to connect to something to help them get through, you know, something hard in their lives.
Well, with a character like this where so much is happening internally, because she really doesn't speak all that much in the beginning. It takes a while for her to kind of come out and have some things to say. When a character is that internalized, does it stay with you longer after the project is gone?
I mean, I guess because I've been doing this my whole life, it's kind of all I know. I don't know, it's always sort of the same, you know, you live these people and it takes a while to get rid of them, but in some ways they don't ever fully leave you. You always remember them, and I always sort of will wear a different perfume for whatever character I'm playing or listen to certain music, and then if that song comes on my playlist or something, I'll kind of, it takes me right back to that moment, or if I smell that smell or sort of have an experience that reminds me of that time.
And what was it like working with Charlie? In watching him, I saw so much of Heath Ledger in him for some reason, in his look and his performance, and I thought he was just fantastic. How was he to work with?
I mean, I really enjoyed working with both Charlie and Patrick, and I always wanted to work with Patrick. I always thought he was such an amazing actor, and Charlie, he was very passionate about this project and very instrumental in getting it made for years, and really, you know, fought for it and to play this part.
Once you understand that life is finite, then you don't want to waste a moment of it.
I hate to say it, but I'm not getting the same buzz I get from church.
Why not?
Because I want someone up there I can talk to.
They also, I mean, people will always say that religion and politics are the two taboo subjects, like don't bring them up because
Right.
that'll turn friends into enemies. I'm curious, when you're in a movie like this, you go see it with someone, you're going to talk about this. You have to. This is one of those movies where you have to talk about it afterwards. What do you think about the fact that the movie will be kind of spurring these conversations and people, these debates and potentially
I mean,
arguments?
I love that. I love when I go to see a film and you actually have something to talk about at the end of it, or questions, and you think, like, I didn't really get that. What did you think about that? And you have something to talk about for an hour and kind of trying to figure it out and express your opinion or your side of it. I love that. I think that's amazing.
You're not up here by choice, are you?
I have to stay up here until noon, and then jump. If I don't, someone else is gonna die.
If I say I'm gonna do something, you better believe I will. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
they leaving us alone? Just the two of us?
Just the two of us.
What's gonna happen?
That's
Crazy. And there's another camera at my skirt.
That was gonna be our, like, this is kind of like our behind-the-scenes MTV, like, just quickly cut to a different angle so it looks a little more...
Let's cut to the skirt angle.